dad purposefully got HIV because he's a self-proclaimed bug chaser and he thinks that it's hot. And no, I'm not joking, because he methodically was planning to do this for years. He had rashes on his body, he couldn't sleep, night sweats, all of these horrible things. He genuinely seemed like he was going to die. He goes to the hospital a couple of days later, and then we get a call. He had developed 3 STDs, one of them being HIV. Yes, I confronted him about getting it on purpose. He did not deny this, because why would he? He chose to abandon his family so he could then pursue this life of bug chasing and being with other bug chasers.
Bug chasing is the term for intentionally seeking HIV infection. In one study, over 20% of HIV-negative men identified as bug chasers or quote-unquote gift givers.
Yo, this is, I thought I seen everything. I thought I heard everything. I had seen this woman come across my timeline. Actually, nobody sent this one to me. I actually seen this come across my timeline. And I earmarked it because usually when I look at videos, I might highlight them or save them and say, you know what, this is pretty interesting. I'm going to come back to it. But I try not to watch too much of any video because I want to react to it in real time. But this is a story that's went viral, and so it's something that I think I need to address. And I did not know that there was a community of people. I shouldn't be surprised, bro. I didn't know that there was a community of people that took their life so unserious and didn't care about their existence on earth so much that they would name themselves quote unquote bug chasers. And bug chasers apparently, based off of what this woman is saying in this video, and I'm going to deep dive even further because she has another video, and then we're going to go into another video. But apparently it is people that chase trying to get STIs and STDs and venereal diseases, herpes, chlamydia. Their goal is to get HIV and AIDS, apparently. But it doesn't matter if they are in a relationship and not in a relationship. They are going to openly admit trying to chase these STDs. Now, I've heard of a lot of stuff as a content creator in my life. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've been to a lot of places all over the globe. I have never, ever in my life heard of something like this, ever in my life. And to be a family member of a person, to be a daughter like this woman is of a person that is doing this type of stuff, the first question that I was asking is, when did they develop this fetish for chasing stuff? And honestly, it just got to be a straight up spiritual. If y'all don't believe in spiritual warfare and principalities and stuff like that, y'all are delusional, because this is an example of it. Easily. But that's not the end of it. She goes on and she says that her family apparently made her remove this, and I can understand why.
I am the girl with the bug chasing dad. I had to take down all of my videos because my family threatened me, and my family's no longer speaking to me. After I posted the videos, my family told me that I didn't even consider anyone else. And I'm like, I've never been considered my entire life. So yes, I am threatened into silence, but I told my family that once I move out, I'm gonna post all of the videos again. I don't care. Thank you to everybody who's donated to my GoFundMe. I've been crying for like 2 days. Genuinely, when I saw that people donated anything, I started sobbing at work. I'm probably gonna cry later on this, thanking everybody who has reached out and done anything. You do not know what it does to me inside. My life has just been slightly hellish because of my family now hating my guts. But outside of that, the support is like amazing. Thank you. Oh my.
When this woman first came across my timeline, I think I originally might have even thought that it was like trolling. You know what I'm saying? You know how people come up with stories so outlandish, or they just read stuff from Reddit, or they make stuff up. I've seen some stories recently where, people were saying some outlandish stuff, and then the reason why I started not just taking the stories at face value, but actually going to research the person itself, is because I wanted to see if there was a consistent pattern of this capping or stuff like that. And so I would go in a profile after you guys sent me the video, and I would go and read and try to research a little bit. But apparently she's kind of consistent with the way that she moves, and apparently her parent or her family is also threatening her as a result of it, which it could make sense, right? First of all, I don't think that everything is meant for the internet, although I am grateful for them saying and exposing and saying this type of stuff on the internet. I'm incredibly grateful because it gives me more insight into what it is that's happening out here in these streets. That's number one. Number two, I can understand the family's concern because it's like, anybody that sees her on the internet would automatically associate her with whoever it is that she was raised by. And then it creates a stain not just for the father, which I'm not sure if the father even cares, but it creates a stain for the rest of the family that's been dealing with the father that's apparently the degenerate for all their life. And so when people even say stuff to me like, there's never, ever, ever, ever a reason for divorce, I would present to you this instance and plenty other instances where you would probably want to change your mind about that narrative because it probably isn't true. And if your parent, and I bet you there's going to be a whole bunch of other people that come out with different videos that explain about how they know somebody or how their family member or how they may even be a bug chaser. That one is probably coming sooner than later because as soon as it pop up, I'm gonna be the first one to capture it. I'm sure you guys are gonna send it to me, but I wouldn't think that it'd even be out of this realm or out of this world that somebody at some point very, very soon is gonna say, yeah, I'm a bug chaser and this is why I'm looking to catch HIV. So I don't know, man. It's so crazy out here in these streets, bro.
Hey y'all, I work in sexual health and there's something that I definitely want to talk to you about. There's a fetish called bug chasing where somebody is purposefully trying to contract HIV from what they call a gift giver. Now, while I try to make sure everybody can let their freak flag fly, I have certain restraints and we need to talk about.
She said from gift givers. So the gift givers are the people that are trying to get the bug chasers their diseases. So the gift givers are the ones that's the hosts. They're carrying the diseases, the bugs, and the bug chasers are the one that's trying to contract it. Now, I got so many questions now. Are the bug chasers also curing and then recapturing some of the curable diseases? Are they taking their medicine so that they can live longer than normal so that they can, or getting themselves fixed so that they can live longer than normal and then be able to go and capture it again in a deadlier state or something? This is so dumb. This just sounds stupid, bro.
Harmful occurrences of what's going on with the bug chasers. With that,
Why are they even getting I don't know.
they're bringing a lot of stigma to the HIV community, people living with HIV. So what can you do to protect yourself? I got 3 big things that you can do to protect yourself. 1 is wear a condom and, of course, go ahead and get testing regularly. Number 2 is try to minimize your partners as much as possible.
How about, listen, I got a solution for y'all. We don't even have to go through this. I got a solution for you. Why don't y'all just isolate yourselves amongst each other and focus on each other? How about that? How about y'all gift givers and bug chasers just go off to a separate colony in the earth, preferably somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and just have a good time with each other? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, y'all keep giving these preventative maintenance and stuff. Man, listen, bro. Just separate them. Like, we just need a clean slate of people that can just operate cleanly without any kind of problems or trouble and don't have to worry about all of the nonsense that y'all just continuing to spread across the earth, man. This is just stupid. It's dumb. What do you mean? 3 things that you could do to protect yourself. Wear a condom. What do you mean? Ain't nobody strapping up. I done seen thousands of people come up on my own platforms and say dumb junk like, oh man, skip that. We just gonna see it through. Yeah, catch you a bug chaser or a gift giver. And where are y'all getting these names from? Who came up with these names and coined these names and made it okay? You know what? Don't worry about it. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T Genly, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you.